Well, yes, yeah. Health is like dominoes, right? Everything is connected to everything. So it's 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 a constant problem. Life is the management of health, basically. The question is, how long can we survive? How many
Mm-hmm.
problems can we carry with us or take with us? Basically, yeah. And it's good times and bad times, right? And I always say health is wealth. It's
Mm-hmm.
it's it's not just a nice phrase to say, but it's also a truth, right? Health is wealth because if you're not healthy, you spend all your money trying to be healthy.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of how it works, and it's a big industry as well. Yeah, my mother had an operation on her hip about, I don't know, 10, 15 years ago, and it took her 6 months to learn to walk properly after that. 6 months. It takes a long time to to recover after operations. You
Mm-hmm.
know, it's a slow process. Um, mm, yeah, the problem with not walking is that we need to walk. We need to move to live.
Mm-hmm.
Um, when astronauts first went into space, one of the biggest problems they had was the zero gravity, no resistance,
Mm-hmm.
because your muscles function because they act against gravity. You're always sort of standing up and sort of pushing against gravity. And when you
Mm-hmm.
go into space, your muscles have nothing to act against. And what happened was when these astronauts and cosmonauts came back from space, they were weak. They were so weak that they couldn't stand up. They couldn't even stand up when they came back from space.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so it was and is a big problem. We need mobility. We need to we need to move, and so it's always difficult again when we don't move because more leads to more and less leads to less.
Mm-hmm.
And the result of that is that if you walk more, you can do more, but if you walk less, you can only do less.
Mm-hmm.
So no matter how difficult it is, no matter how painful, if you can if you can move, you must move
Mm-hmm.
because more leads to more and less leads to less. And it's always that way. So I understand that it's difficult, but um, I encourage you that if it is possible to move, try to move as much as possible. You can see that in my work, I stand up, and there's a reason for this. There's a
Mm-hmm.
very good reason because when you're standing, all of the muscles in your body are working,
Mm-hmm.
and when you are sitting, they're not. And so if I stand when I work, and let's say the average person works 8 hours a day. Some people more, 10, 12, some people less, 6, 4. Um, but if I work an average working day, which is 8 hours, that's 8 hours of extra muscle strength I have
Mm-hmm.
because I don't sit.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe one day does not make a difference. But if you do this for 1 year, you are physically stronger than anyone else around you
Mm-hmm.
just because you don't sit down. Because the human body was not designed to sit.
Mm-hmm.
The human body was designed to move. So even if you can't walk, just stand because it's fighting the resistance of gravity and using the muscles and you can even move. You dance. You can still dance.
Mhm.
Not like Michael Jackson, but you can still dance. So